one time, it was one of those days that it was really rainy, and it had been rainy for a long time. And my companion and I, we were going to go home for the night, so we went to get our truck, because during the day you just walk around. You can, only the office elders and the assistants, they have trucks because they need to run around and do errands and stuff, but everyone else is just walking around. So I was in the office. We dropped off our truck at the chapel, locked it up and everything, and we came home for the night. We got in the truck, and it's just, everything is so wet, and the water is just totally covering the street. So we start to go our normal way back to our apartment, but I look over to my companion and I'm just like, we're not driving through this. Like, the car's gonna die. And he's like, oh, no, it's a diesel truck. It's fine. So I'm like, you know what? No, I don't feel good about this. We're not gonna do this. And he's just like trying to keep encouraging me to drive through this, 5 feet of water. I'm like, no, this is not happening. I don't care what you say about it being diesel. It's not a submarine. But so anyway, I drove around it all. We got a call from the assistants a little bit later, and they're like, hey, we need you to pick us up. Like, oh, really? So we didn't know exactly what was going on. We just knew that their truck had died. So we drove up to meet them, and when we got there, their truck had already been pushed clear, but you could see where it had stopped, and it was this massive, it looked like a small pond in the road, because there was just, at one point there was this dip, and I guess whoever was driving decided to go for it. But I talked to one of the missionaries after that, and he said they drove into it, and then all of a sudden, just kind of like you see in the movies, there's this water, and it started coming up through the floorboards, and so the truck was dead. And I guess during flooding like that, there are little Dominican boys who just wait by water, like ponds and stuff, they gather, and they push cars out as they see them go in. So some Dominican boys had come up and pushed them out of the water, and yeah, so the truck was just dead. So they had to borrow the mission president's truck for 2 months while it got repaired. But that was awesome. And then my companion turned to me and was like, you were right. And so I felt, pretty good. I felt inspired to keep their truck safe and keep us safe.